Hello, dear students. I am Samir Velankar. I welcome all of you to this next video on structures in C. Now, in this video, we are going to see one question asked in GATE 2018. Let's see. In this question, there is a struct declared called our node. Name of the structure, our node. And this our node structure contains three character members X, Y, and Z. Now we assume that each character consumes 1 byte of memory. Then this structure overall is going to consume 3 bytes because X will consume 1 byte, Y will consume one, and Z will consume 1 byte. And it is collection of three members. So our node will consume 3 bytes of memory. But all of you know declaring this our node is not enough because you have to create variables of our node type. So let's see in int main here, int main, there is a line written struck our node p. So p is a variable of our node type. So p will definitely have three members because our node has three members x, y, z. So p will have x, y, z, and we are also initializing p over here, giving curly braces and separating the values with comma. Now each value over here has been given in quote open and quote close because remember X, Y, Z, the members are characters. So initialization must be done using characters enclosed inside the pair of apostrophe or single quote. So in this P, in this variable P, we have three members as shown in the diagram over here. We have P, which is a structure, and this member on which I am hovering the mouse is X. So X is 1. So P dot X is 1. This is X. For clarity, I will write this is X. And this is Y, the next member, which is initialized to character 0. And the last member is Z, which is initialized to character C. Now, how is that C? You just check the third initializer here. It is character A plus 2. Now, whenever a character is increased by 1 in C language, then we get the next character in the ASCII sequence. Now, A is a character and it is increased by 2. So, ultimately, the value of this field, this initialization, is going to be character C. I hope you are understanding. Further, small a, the character small a has ASCII code 97. Then this is nothing but 97 plus 2, which is 99. And 99 is a ASCII code corresponding to character C. So writing character A plus 2 means Z, the third member of P, is going to be C. We have also assumed that the our node variable P is a variable, will be stored at base address 100, and each character consumes 1 byte. So 100 is where X is stored, 101 is where Y is stored, and 102 is where Z is stored. And from 103 onwards, the memory continues, the bytes continue, isn't it? Okay, the next line. Next line in the program declares a pointer. You read this as Q is a pointer to our node type. That means Q can store address of any variable of our node type, and it is really storing the address of P. And we have assumed that address of P, look at the pointer place, address of P is 100. So Q is a pointer which will literally store 100 and it will point to P. Okay, so Q is storing address of the structure variable P due to this line. Now, before we go to next line, and in fact, that's the only line now which will decide the output. Some questions, few questions over here. You know pointer arithmetics. You can increase or decrease a pointer. Now here Q is a pointer. What if I write Q plus 1? Let's say I write Q plus 1. Then I am increasing Q by 1. Now Q, as you observe in the diagram, is 100. What will happen if you increase this Q by 1, you know? Anybody would feel that this will get increased by 1. No, this will get increased by 3. Challenge yourselves. You will understand this. so easily because you have come from the basics of pointers. Which type of pointer is q? Question again. Which type of pointer is q? Q is our node pointer. Check this. Q is our node pointer. What is size of our node? Size of our node is 3 bytes. Now, if you increase q by 1, if you say q plus 1, it means q should not point to this structure to which it is pointing, but it should point to next structure. So q will be then having address 103. Are you understanding? Increasing int pointer by 1 increases in such a way that we get next integer in the memory. Increasing double pointer by 1 increases it in such a way that we will go to the next double in the memory, isn't it? So increasing a structure pointer will increase the pointer by that amount, which is equal to size of the structure. So size of this structure is 3 bytes. So if you say q plus 1, we will get address of the next structure, and next structure can be available only at 103. Okay, I hope you got this. But in the printf here, q plus 1 is written, agreed, but before q there is one char pointer written in the bracket. Now this char pointer written in the bracket is called type casting. We are converting the type of q. You know, q is our node pointer. It is a structure pointer, but we are for temporarily only, we are saying, hello q, don't act as structure pointer, but act as character pointer. Come again. I'll just erase this. Just check this. Here, what we are saying, instead of pure q plus 1, instead of saying only q plus 1, we are having char pointer written in the bracket, and then we have q, isn't it? Then we have q. Let's not read the further plus 1 plus 1, but char pointer q means this is typecasting. We are saying q, we know that you are struct pointer, and at a time you are pointing to 3 bytes, but now temporarily you act as char pointer. So what is a char pointer? Char pointer at a time points to a character, and if you add 1 to such a pointer, if you add 1 to such a pointer, you will get only next byte, because now q is a char pointer, and come on, char pointer points to only 1 byte. If you increase it by 1, then it will increase by the size of a character. So what is this q plus 1 going to give us? Yes, q is 100 right now. Observe the mouse place. Q is 100. So now this value will correspond to address 101. I hope you are understanding it. The whole idea, or the whole tricky part of the question, was that q was casted as char pointer. So if you increase after casting, of course, after casting q in the char pointer form, if you add 1 to it, you will only get next address, which is 101, and there is a pointer written before this. You observe, before this notation there is a pointer written here, and the pointer means value at that address, and the value at that address, check the mouse place, is 0. So the first %c is going to print 0 as the output. Now the second one you observe, what is this again? This portion on which I am hovering the mouse, this is q is acting as a char pointer, and we add 2 to it. Now, if q is 100 and we add 2 to it such a way that q is not a struct pointer but q is a char pointer, adding 2 to a char pointer will only increase it by 2 bytes. That means we are now going to get address 102, and we have put asterisk before it, before this address. So we are going to get value at that address, which is C. So the two outputs due to this %c and this one where I am pointing the mouse is going to be 0, C. Let's check the options. First option is correct, isn't it? 0, C. The fourth option is also 0, C, but just to add the complexity, they have put the quote over here. Check that they have put this quote. But you know, in the output, quote won't be printed. When characters are printed, mere characters are printed. So there is no question of 0 getting printed on the screen with quote symbol and C getting printed with quote symbol. So D is out of question, although it looks quite similar to A. Also, B and C are out of question because A plus 2 won't be printed. It was so tricky, isn't it? Anybody would take this initialization literally as a plus 2 and think that, okay, a plus 2 will be the output. B and C are out of question. We know that a plus 2 means C it is. So option A is correct. I hope you understood every aspect of this question. Thank you very much.